If you look at our education system, most of the teachers love to teach. Most of the students love to learn or love to memorize the writing part. I mean, paragraph, essay, story, any other things. Even there's so many students loves to memorize the grammatical part. That's why it is very difficult for them to make a good result. And also another thing is that they think, I mean, the student of Bangladesh think English is a subject, and they try to memorize some essay, paragraph, something like that, and try to just memorize grammatical terms so that they can make a good result from their examination. Sometimes they do whenever they have any common topics, common things. But when they do not get any kind of common things, maybe they made a very bad result. Only the reason they try to make a good result from their examination. So if you want to improve your English, if you want to do better in your English, you have to practice English. I mean, you have to learn English like the native, like the language. But in our country, the student, the teachers think English is a subject, and that's why they just follow the writing part and then they just memorize. But this is not the perfect issues. Today's HSC result has been published today, but most of the students fail in English language. Only the reason I think they think English is a subject. They do not just try to speak English. They just learn some grammatical things. They learn some any essay, paragraph, something like that. That's why I think they do not make a good result. If you look at the varsity examination or any other exam, most of the students do not do better in English. Only the reason I think they have to think English is a language and they have to learn it like this way. Otherwise, I think it would be very difficult. When you can be able to speak English, definitely you can write down on a paper. But when you cannot speak English, when you cannot describe anything, how you can write down on a paper? In the same case, I think it has happened in our HSC exam that when they did not have any kind of common topic, common things, maybe they did not well. However, if you want to improve your English, if you want to do better in your English, you have to think English is a language.